Folks, financial markets are leading the path to profits this fall, and that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Now, September is virtually here, right? And business activity is starting to pick up. Matter of fact, just look at the data. US ISM non-manufacturing business activity index is at a current level of 67.20, up from 66 last month and up from 53.10 1 year ago. This is a change of 1.82% from last month and a 26.55% from 1 year ago. Well, that's not all. The IHS Markit US manufacturing PMI increased 53.6 in August of 2020 from 50.9 in July and beating market forecasts of 51.9. Preliminary estimates showed. The reading pointed to the strongest increase in factory activity since January 2019, driven by quicker expansion in output and new orders as resumption of business operations helped to boost sales. Firms also recorded the first rise in foreign client demand since December of 2019. That's big. When US sees increase in business activity, it usually means that companies are seeing growth, and that's a real good sign for companies that have been benefiting from the stay-at-home environment, but at the same time, price has not fully assimilated into the value of the stock. In other words, the stock remains undervalued in comparison to other momentum stocks. And I'm currently seeing this scenario on two stocks that I want to discuss with you today. The first stock on my list is Nasdaq Inc., ticker symbol NDAQ. While some stocks on the exchange itself are heating up, it doesn't mean we can't go one step deeper into the actual exchange itself. The Nasdaq earns revenue from a variety of sources. There's trading fees, of course. You also have fees from corporate events such as initial public offerings and secondary stock listings. Nasdaq has a large and rapidly growing data business where it sells market information to high-frequency trading firms and hedge funds. Nasdaq serves as a vehicle to profit from the overall tech boom as well. As more and more companies go public on the Nasdaq and trading activity picks up, Nasdaq will generally make more profit. And as a market surges, the value of the company's proprietary data spikes as well. If you view high-priced tech stocks as a gamble, the Nasdaq, well, it's the casino. And as they say, you always want to bet on the house. It's got 22 times forward earnings estimates, PE ratio, which attractive way because it's attractive to play the boom because it's not overvalued. The 5-year return is 162+%, 5-year revenue is up 21%, 5-year earnings growth is 73%, and most importantly, 5-year dividend growth is 218%, which means the company is expanding its cash base, which is huge. It means the company is genuinely growing. Earnings per share growth versus previous quarter, up almost 3%. Earnings per share growth versus a year ago, up 26%. Stock saw 4 quarters of positive earnings surprises and estimates. Short-term price target is near $160 per share, making it an attractive buy at the current price level. My next pick is not that different from the first one. If Nasdaq's a good buy, then the ICE Intercontinental Exchange might be even a better one. It's the leading network of regulated exchanges and clearinghouses for financial and commodity markets. It delivers data technology and risk management services to markets around the world through its portfolio of exchanges, including the New York Stock Exchange, the ICE Futures, Life, and Euronext. The gold market is heating up, and there's a good chance commodities will see a bull market sooner than later, making ICE a smart buy for savvy investors around the world who want to bet on financial markets rising in the coming months. The stock has 9 strong buy recommendations. 5-year return, 132+%, 5-year revenue growth, 68%+, 5-year earnings growth, 101%+, and 5-year dividend growth of 111%+, which is huge, 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 huge. I'm expecting to see upside in these stocks over the next couple of months, especially if we see more upside in the gold and silver market, which usually causes some degree of inflationary numbers for the rest of the commodity sector, and that may be the exchange to buy. Overall, I'm looking at a lot of growth, a lot of business activity increasing, and that means more volume for the Nasdaq and the ICE exchange. Hope that helps. Folks, for those who believe it's impossible to trade with perfect results every time, it turns out you may be wrong. Famous trader and hedge fund manager Tom Busby has discovered a secret trading calendar. That's right. It could tip you off about stocks that have gone up on the exact same day year after year after year for 10 years in a row consecutively. I love it. You're looking at the potential to trade with 100% certainty for the decade. But this page must come down at midnight tonight, Eastern time. That means you only have until tonight to get in on number one primetime stock that has shot up every year on August 31st. Click on the link below to get in now.